Hi, so someone asked me to do a comparison video of the Velo and the City. So I'm not sure what most of you have read, but someone has probably read that the Velo is basically the same width as the City but a bit longer. I've just put them together. Now the City looks like it's still a bit longer, only by 2 centimeters, if you can see, although it's not much difference at all. Now as you can see, because the leathers are different, it actually looks like they're the same length. But as you can see, the Velo is much longer. Well, not much longer, but just a little longer. I'd imagine that if the Velo was the same leather as my City, it would slouch a lot more. As you can see, this leather is pretty slouchy, while the Hamilton leather is a little more structured, a little stiffer, and yes, the leather's just a little bit thicker. So handle wise, as you can see, the City looks a bit longer. I hope you can see that. Now this City is quite new. I've only carried it once, so the strap hasn't really stretched up. I find that the Balenciaga bags, once the strap has been used a few times, it gets a little softer, especially the newer bags. They get a bit softer, and they sort of more shaped like this. So this is quite new, so it's still a bit wider that way rather than that way. Now I've noticed that on the Hamilton leather, especially in the Velo, the strap is still quite stiff, which I actually really like. It's quite a sturdy looking bag, and I don't know if you've seen any of my videos, but I've said that this leather is quite waterproof. I've been caught in the rain and the water hasn't penetrated the leather, so I'm quite happy with that. Now obviously the strap difference between the City and the Velo is quite large. I hope you can see that. Not sure what more to say, but as you can see, the Velo is wider than the City. Both definitely are great everyday bags. Please let me know if you have any more questions. I'll also just show you the width of the base. The base slouches. It's not really structured, so it's not gonna make a difference. At the end of the day, it's just gonna slouch like that. Regardless of what you have inside, it might slouch like that. But as you can see, when I'm holding the Velo up with nothing in there, it sort of keeps the base pretty straight. Whereas the City, not sure if you can see, it slouches a little. This bag hasn't really been broken in yet, so I imagine it's going to slouch a little bit more. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know.